Hello, Stampin' Buddies. It's Lori from Lori's Little Bit of Crafting. Late night Lori, trying to get a jump on things because I will be gone for the next week. And I'll try to post some things while I'm away. I'm not sure that it'll be a lot of this kind of stuff. I'll have some crafting things with me, but I might not have time to work on them. So I am going actually on a trip out of the country to deliver CPR training in Belize. So this is the third year I've been doing this. Rotary invited me to go with their group 3 years ago. So this is our third trip. Excuse me. So that's what I will be doing for the next week. It makes for long days because we travel out to remote villages. We will be not in the touristy part of Belize, not by Belize City, but we will be down in the Toledo district. So if you look it up on your maps, it's the southern part of Belize. Part of the area does not really have good roads at all. So it's always an adventure. But we'll be not far from Guatemala for part of our trip as well. So I thought I would come on and open this that I just got yesterday, and I won't have time to play with it yet. But Stampin' Up! Is expanding their memory keeping, all right, or scrapbooking, whatever you want to call it. So I thought I would just open up this kit and show you all the neat things that are in it. So this is supposed to have basically the bones of what you need. So it'll have obviously this instruction booklet, and it's all laid out in order what you need to kind of do to get the layouts that they suggest. All right. So this includes 3 projects. All right. And it says you need blending brushes. So if you have blending brushes, that's a technique that you will add on. And if you don't, then you just kind of do what you have. All right. And as you go through the instructions, if you follow the instructions here, it gives you the visual of how you're going to use that piece of paper. Like this one is going to be cut down. So instead of a 12 by 12 sheet, this one will be cut down all the way for an 8 by 12. And then as you turn, however you're going to, well, yeah, you would want to turn this, you'll cut off, so that's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to cut, these are each going to be 1 inch. All right. So as you would turn your your strip here, your 4 by 8 piece, you're going to cut off an inch. You're going to cut off an inch, cut off an inch, cut off an inch. And then those 4, you're going to cut in half so that you've got 8 that are 2 by 1. All right. And then one piece, it's telling you to cut off half an inch because it only wants 11.5 by 11.5. All right. So these are the layouts. And if you just follow the instructions, and kind of follow the lines where it would cut those portions, you should be good to go. So when I come back, I'm hoping that I will put this one together or one of the others I have, because I've actually gotten, I think, 3 other kits before this one that looked fun to me. All right. So it shows you what paper you're using and what you're going to cut. And these kits feature this 2-tone cardstock. Riley and I Riley demonstrated the 2-tone cardstock when she did that, the scrapbook layout for this one. So I'll show you that because some of that's going to be in here. All right. And then it just starts showing you how to lay all of your papers. It's just all labeled. Adhere A1 or 1A and 1B. So there's 1A, there's 1B. So these should be really easy to follow. And if I can figure it out and demonstrate it for you, maybe it'll make it a little bit easier even. So let's move on. So these are some die cuts. So when Stampin' Up! Gives you die cuts, they are laser cut. And you're getting, this is actually heavy. I thought it was 2 sheets. maybe it is 2 sheets that are stuck together, because where did that come from? Oh, here. So yeah, it is just very heavy cardstock. So these will be pretty substantial. I don't know if you can see the thickness on there, but those will be nice. And I'm just gonna set those back in there. So you've got, you know, foliage pieces, leaves, hearts, flowers, little hearts. So I thought this would make some fun layouts, the everyday you and me, and maybe Riley and I would do that. So let's see, we've got 2 pieces of this, and it is not textured. It is very smooth, but if you look at that, it looks textured to me. All right, and then here is side 2. And I like how they've just got it kind of variations in there, like it's brushed. So 2 sheets of that one, and there's the back. That's pretty fun. And I think that one looks like it should go that way to me, like you're growing. But I'm not sure what the layout will do. And if I don't like the layout, I'll change it. So these are actually, maybe I turned it the wrong way. I was gonna say they're slightly different, but they're not. They're the same, all right? And there's the back side. That's pretty. Like decorative masks. I did one of those just yesterday, the day before, and it showed those colors like that, how you can blend them in. And then this has just got those leaf sprigs. And this is just white on the back. This one looks like it's textured as well. It looks like it's kind of a fabric-y sort of design, but it's not. It's very flat, but hopefully you can see the leaves in there that are white, and that's just one-sided. And this piece, oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. So we have one piece here that creates a frame. So we'll have to see when I do this with the instructions if you use this on one page and this on another page, or if one of these is a scrap, because what I've heard is you get a lot of extra pieces. So you'd be able to do, oh, look at that. And it even says project 3. So I must have missed something else maybe that says project 1, or maybe that's on here. Oh, project 1, project 2. Oh, how awesome is that? Okay, so these will all, you know, punch out relatively easily, because they are laser cut. So there's just a few little pieces, you know, like 1 or 2 on a side. And then if you have little nubs on there, like, you know, there's a little nub here. If I can't rub it down, I just take my snips and just snip that off if it bothers me. Usually it bothers me. It might not bother somebody else. So here is some two-tone cardstock, and this is Pretty Peacock. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? So these are 2-sided. It looks like they're white core. So if we have to do any ripping, or if I've got some scraps, we'll take a look at that. But how cool is that? So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of that. And then this one looks to be the same on both sides, or maybe there is just a little different. It's hard to tell with my lighting. So that's pretty cool. And here are some more memory stickers. All right, so these are all cut and they'll peel off really nice. And can you hear that? They're substantial too. They're not like those address labels and stuff that you get in the mail. Hey, send us some money. These are nice. They're sturdy. So I love this, you and me. So I'm looking forward to doing some fun things with some Riley things in there. So then they also give you these. So let's say we're doing a layout page and you saw in those instructions where they had pictures, sample pictures in there. So as you're doing your layout, you would put a placeholder on there. And I guess I would use like maybe just a little glue dot, or, you know, just a little smidgen of some Stampin' Seal. But then you can kind of get an idea of where your pictures are going to go, and then decide, oh, that's what I want to do. I like this. Okay. And one other thing, let me go run and get those. So you get a bunch of these. You get the 4x6s. So it looks like there's 3 of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 3x4s. And then 2, 3, and you get 6 of the 3x3s. Let me go get something else. It's just on the other side of my table here. I just had these out the other day, and they are called flip flaps. So they are called flip flaps, all right? And they come in different sizes. So you're gonna see the 3x3, they probably have the 3x4s, and I know they have the 4x6s because I ordered some of those too. And these, when you open them, let me just show you kind of how it works. You take, let's say I've got a 3x3, and let's say I crop down a few pictures, and I can't decide what picture do I wanna use. These have adhesive on them. So you would take the adhesive part so that it's facing you. You will fold it back, take off the release paper, lay it on top of, so let's say we have this. So you will put this in your page protector, all right? And then once it's in the page protector, that's where these flip flaps come in. So then you will lay this on top of your existing photo, and then you can stack these too. So you could put a few, if there were a lot of pictures you wanted, like maybe action shots to make like a flip book sort of thing. And then you have 2 extra pictures. So let's say I couldn't decide between 3 or 4 pictures. Now I don't really have to because I can put 3 here. So 1, 2, and 3. So these are really slick. I thought that was just an ingenious idea. So I am looking forward to doing some of these kits, and I was hoping some of my craft-alongers will want to do some of these as well, because I would like to have some open studio time where we do these scrapbooking pages. So if you're interested, shoot me a message, all right? So that's all I have for you for this time. I will try to keep in touch this week. I will do the best I can. And until next time, happy stampin'.